A very good morning, students. Once again, I welcome you to your English class. Yes, my dear student, I hope you all are fine in this lockdown situation. Yes, so let us carry on our studies. So, today we are going to start a new chapter. So, here in the picture, you can see the picture of two tigers and they are fighting with each other, and you can see also the site of a jungle over here, and here what is written, a battle in the jungle. So from this picture you got to know that we are going to start a chapter, that is chapter 5, a battle in the jungle. So let us start it. So before going through the chapter, let me say you a brief description about the writer of this story. Do you know who has written this story? This story is written by Monisha Rajesh. So let me say you something about her. So Monisha Rajesh is a British journalist and travel writer. After doing a postgraduate diploma in journalism, she had worked as an arts and travel writer. So basically, she was writing about her traveling experiences. And her book Around India in 80 Trends describes her journey around India in 80 trends for 4 months. Yes, so here in this story, a battle in the jungle is just an extract, or just a part of her whole book which was written by her. What is the name of that book? The name of that book is Around India in 80 Trends. Yes, and in that book she had written all her experiences of journey through India, which she had carried out by 80 trains and for 4 months. Yes, and this story is just a part of that whole book. So let us start the story. So this is an excerpt from a travelogue in which the speaker describes her experience of traveling around India and different trains. Yes, so here she has moved to a place in Rajasthan that is known as Ranthambore. Yes, Ranthambore is a place in Rajasthan where a very renowned tiger reserve is present. Yes, do you know the name of the tiger reserve? Yes, the name of the tiger reserve which is present in Ranthambore in Rajasthan is what? Ranthambore National Park. Yes. So during her visit to India, during her traveling experience in India, she had moved to that place also. That is known as Ranthambore National Park. And how she moved to Ranthambore National Park? By traveling through the train Maharaja Express. Yes. So the Maharaja stopped at Ranthambore at dawn. As I jumped down from the train steps with the other passengers, the cold air hit my face. There was a mist around the carriages, and when you spoke, our breath came out in puffs of smoke. 3 jeeps waited for us nearby. Our driver Raju handed rough blankets to us as we scrambled into his jeep. Then we rode off to Ranthambore National Park. Yes, and the journey which she had made to the Ranthambore National Park was not alone. She had not gone to that place alone. Rather, she had gone to that tiger reserve with a guide. Yes, you know that guide is there to the person. Especially guide is all aware about that place, so that he or she can guide the tourists throughout the journey. So here that's why the writer had taken a guide with her. And in the morning, dawn means it's the first appearance of light in the sky before sunrise. So that means in the early morning, just before the sunrise, in early morning, they reached Ranthambore station. Yes, and they jumped out from the train with other passengers. And when as soon as they came down from the train, it was extreme coldness. Yes, they felt extreme coldness. It was hitting on the writer's face. Yes, and the carriages, the compartments, the railway compartments were covered with mist, with strange fog. Mist means fog. And whenever they are speaking, their breath is coming out with puffs of smoke. Yes, smoke is coming out of their, smoke of cold air was coming out of their mouth whenever they are speaking. And after that, what happened? 3 jeeps came to receive them. Yes, and their driver Raju handed rough blankets to them because they were feeling extreme cold. And as soon as they wrapped their body by using blankets, they moved hurriedly into the jeep, and after that they started moving towards the Ranthambore National Park. And after 2 hours, what happened? The sun had climbed high enough to make us feel warm. We were admiring two beautiful turquoise kingfisher with orange bibs when Elp echoed in the silence of the forest. So, when they are moving towards the Ranthambore National Park after 2 hours, because they arrived at early in the morning, and at that time they were feeling extreme cold, but slowly and steadily after 2 hours they could feel the warmth of the sun because sun had risen completely. Yes. And when they were moving towards that reserve, tiger reserve, they could see two beautiful greenish blue colored kingfisher with orange bibs, orange marks on their neck. Yes. So when they were enjoying the beauty of the kingfisher, suddenly they could hear what? They could hear a high, short cry. Yes, a shouting of an animal in the silence of the forest. Suddenly that sound broke the silence of the forest. Yes. So after that what happened? Our guide held up a hand and tapped Raju on the shoulder to stop the jeep. So the guide could realize that it is the cry of an animal. Yes, and why the animal is crying? So he told that this is a warning call from a deer. And why the deer is shouting so loudly? This means she has sensed a tiger, he said. Yes. So the deer is shouting because she has seen a tiger over there. That's why he is shouting. Yes. Then they stopped the jeep for some time. Again they started driving on. They started going on. Raju dropped the jeep over the bumps in the track and up the hill. So Raju again started going fast. Yes, he bumped in the track. Bump means a light blow. Because the way towards the tiger reserve was not plain road. It is because inside the forest, what happened? The roads were not plain and what I can say that smooth. It is all rough. That's why the vehicle had a bump over there. Yes, and they started moving towards the hill, up the hill. And startled by the sound, two somber deer jumped away from the road. Yes, so shocked. Startled means shocked by the sound. Yes, so they could hear the sound. So as soon as they could hear the sound, two somber deer, it's a type of somber deer means it's type of deer, they jumped away from the road. Yes, so they got the alarming sign of the presence of a tiger over there. That's why they started moving away from the road. So we saw another jeep in front of us, its passengers standing on seats. So the writer and their guide and the driver, everyone, they saw another jeep also over there. That means that another jeep was carrying another group of passengers. Got it? Who had come to see the tiger reserve like them. And everyone was looking at a movement in the trees where a tiger was walking away sleathily. And what they saw over there, it's a very dangerous thing they saw. A tiger was moving sleathily. Yes, they could sense the movement of a tiger. And the tiger was moving sleathily means secretly. The tiger was moving very calmly, quietly and secretly so that nobody can sense his movement. Flicking his tail, yes, moving quickly and suddenly his tail. He was camouflaged by the long grass and he was trying to disguise himself. Disguise means he wanted to hide his appearance from others by the use of long grass. That means the tiger itself doesn't want to be seen by others. Yes. So Raju drove the jeep up and around the bend to the other side so that we could get a better view. So at that time, Raju drove the jeep to a certain other side, to the another side, so that everyone, the writer, the guide, and he himself, Raju himself, can see the better view of the tiger who was moving inside the forest. Yes, isn't it interesting? So, my dear student, for this class, this much enough. So, before ending of the class, let me discuss the word meanings once again. Here are the word meanings. Number 1, travelogue, a film or book describing experiences of traveling. Number 2, dawn, the fast appearance of light in the sky before sunrise. Number 3, carriage, any of the separate section of a train that carry passengers. Number 4, puff, a short burst of wind. Number 5, bump, a light blow. Number 6, trattle means shocked. And number 7, slithily means secretly. I hope you have understood this much. So my dear student, take care of yourself. Bye bye and have a nice day.